any circuit that is Wheatstone. We have studied how to solve balanced Wheatstone bridge. Now let me explain to you a very easy method, an authentical method to solve unbalanced Wheatstone bridge. How do we solve this? Let us learn. Now we are going to study this unbalanced Wheatstone bridge, in which I have taken an example in front of you, and the capacities have the values. This is 1 microfarad, this is 3 microfarad. Here take reverse, 3 microfarad and 1 microfarad. In the middle it is suppose 2 microfarad, and we have to obtain net capacity of this combination of capacities between P and Q. Clear? You see, there may be different kinds of method, but we will study the method by which any circuit of this kind we can solve. And for this, you just see, let me take potential of point P as V and potential of point Q as 0. It is my assumption. It means that I have connected a cell, and the two terminals, the voltages are shown. It is V, it is 0. So potential difference between this combination is V minus 0, that is V. Clear? Now if we know that if a cell is connected with a combination of a capacity, it provides a charge Q. So here the charge is Q. Is that clear? Okay. अब you just see that this is a inverted circuit, 1 3, then here ये reverse हो गया 3 and 1. So let this charge Q is divided into two parts. From here, that is in this position, let the charge flown is Q1. From here, that is in this position, let the charge goes is Q2. At this junction, let me call this junction as M and this junction as N. Then at this junction again this charge will divide. But now again see, if Q charge is provided, the same charge will be received at end Q, and it is possible only if the two charges Q1 and Q2 will reach to this junction, and hence here from 3 the charge flown is Q2, so here it must be Q2, and from 1 farad it is Q1, so here it must be Q1. This is a benefit of dividing charge like this. Clear? And this Q2 and Q1 will again add and we get Q. Let me take a charge which is coming here. Let the charge is Q3. ठीक है? अब इस कॉन्सेप्ट से इस चैप्टर में आपके पास एक ही फॉर्मूला है, एंड द फॉर्मूला इज Q is equal to CV. Is that clear? Chalo. Now let me take that potential of this point M is X. Let me take potential of this point N is Y. Whatever you want to take. These quantities that we have taken will not come in the final result. They will all balanced or cancelled or nullified. Clear? So net capacity CPQ will be given as Q by V. V minus 0 means V. Is that clear? And Q is given by Q1 plus Q2. Q1 plus Q2 upon that of V. Now see how easily we can calculate. It will give you simple equations of algebra. At junction M, at junction M, you see Q1 is coming in and Q2 and Q3 are leaving out. So that can I write from here that Q1 is equal to Q2 plus Q3. So at Q1, now Q equals to CV, just apply it, and can I write Q1 as 1 into V minus X. See, इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल V है because this is V you have taken and this is X. So potential difference across the first plate is V minus X. So it is 1 in V minus X, that will be equal to, and if you write Q2, how do we write Q2? See, this potential is 0. So can I write Q2 as 3 into, yes, it is X minus 0 plus Q3. You see Q3 charge is coming from X to Y. So can I write it is 2 times of that of X minus Y. Clear? And simply solve this. It is algebra now. I am solving it for you. It is V minus X, that will be equal to 3X plus 2X minus 2Y. You have to just make an equation. Transfer this X, add all these and rearrange. V is equal to 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is it 6X minus 2Y. Let me give this as equation number 1. Similarly at junction N. Now at junction N, what is happening? See, Q2 is coming in, Q3 is coming in, and Q1 is leaving out. That again there is the same concept. So can I write Q3 plus Q2, that will be equal to Q1. Is that clear? Up Q3, Q2 or Q1, same, using this formula we can write here. So if I write it here, so Q3, observe what you write Q3 is again, it is 2 times of that of X minus Y plus, now what is Q2 here? It is, याद करो इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल V है क्योंकि V से कनेक्टेड है. So can I write it is 3V minus Y, and that will be equal to Q1. Now it is defined as इस पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल 0 है, इसका Y है. So it is 1 into Y minus 0. So again, if we can rearrange the terms, can I write it is 2X minus 2Y plus 3V minus 3Y, that will be equal to Y. Now arrange all these terms together. So can I write 3V here, and if I transfer X towards the right side, it is 2X, goes here, it becomes minus 2X, and Y, 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus it is plus 6Y. So it is the equation that 3V equals to minus 2X plus 6Y. Is that clear? Now we have to solve these two equations to obtain the values of X and Y only. Clear? And how is it? You see, if you can calculate X only, you can obtain everything. I am solving here for your convenience, and then we will remove it. So let us write the two equations. It is 6X minus 2Y is equal to V, equation number 1, and it is minus 2x plus 6y is equal to 3v. Okay. Now see, just multiply. Let me equate the coefficients of y, because we are going to calculate the value of x. So if I put, see here 6y, if I multiply it with 3 and it is multiplied with 1, the two equations will be written as 18x minus 6y is equal to 3v, and it is minus 2x plus 6y is equal to 3v. So if we add, you are very much familiar with this coefficient equating process. 6y will be cancelled, and can I get from here, it is 18 minus, that is 16x, that will be equal to 6v. So can I obtain the value of x, that will be equal to 3v by 8. Then how can we calculate net capacity? It is so simple. So as we have written, the net capacity is given as Q. Can I write Q as Q1 plus Q2 upon that of V? Just observe, Q1, write Q1 in terms of x. So Q1 equals to 1 into V minus x, and plus again write Q2 in terms of x, and it is 3 into x minus 0, and it is completely divided by of that of V. So the value of CPQ comes out to be, yes, it is V minus x plus 3x upon that of V. So it is V plus 2x upon that of V, and now simply put the value of x here. So can we take CPQ, that will be equal to, yes, V plus 2 times of that of 3V by 8 divided by of that of V. So see, you can cancel, it is 4 times, 4 will go up, it is 4V plus 3V upon that of 4 will come towards downward. So it is 7V by 4V, and hence we have obtained the value of CPQ, and it comes out to be 7 by 4 microfarad. This is the authentic and pure method and easiest method to crack an unbalanced Wheatstone bridge.